because Floyd Mayweather's arrested.
Was over. This is not going to end well. This will not end well.
Help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise.
Cold bones. That too. Cold. Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. Yo, them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
Several boxers have reacted to news of Floyd Mayweather's reported arrest, saying he might be struggling to deal with losing fame. Many believe he can't stand being out of the spotlight and that his recent actions look like desperate attempts to stay relevant. Oscar de la Hoya said Floyd could be seeking attention or even money, noting how often he tries to make headlines. Others think his behavior shows he's finding it difficult to move on from fame. Mayweather has also been tied to a suspected $42 million scam involving a questionable investment scheme. Reports say he promoted fake businesses to fans and investors, raising concerns about his finances and suggesting he's taking risky steps to stay noticed and earn money.
Graham, what's up with all that stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, you know, he tried to steal somewhat of Canelo's thunder. He couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise. But look, he's retired. I mean, either he's hurting for attention or he's hurting for money. And you know, we strongly feel that, look, Canelo's the man right now. He's the highest paid athlete in the world, and then we move on and we go forward and we continue.
Floyd Mayweather spoke out against the idea of loyalty in boxing, saying he feels disappointed by fighters he once helped build their careers. He mentioned that many of them now talk badly about him, even though he supported them when they were coming up. He specifically called out Oscar de la Hoya, accusing him of being ungrateful and disloyal for turning against him after gaining from his help and influence.
Absolutely. But it's so crazy. When we talk about loyalty in the sport of boxing, when we talk about loyalty, when you look at Canelo, there's Steven Espinoza and the Showtime team let this, and myself, we helped build this guy up. He was fighting on my undercard. He was the co-main. We helped build this guy up. And you know what Oscar de la Hoya do? You know what Mr. Loyal Oscar de la Hoya do? I'm sorry, Miss Disloyal Oscar de la Hoya do? He take him right over to HBO and cut a deal with HBO. And when he cut the deal, he got money, but I bet Canelo didn't see none. But these are the things that people don't know about in a sport of boxing.
Oscar de la Hoya admitted that his fight with Floyd Mayweather was a turning point in Floyd's career. He explained that the match transformed him into Money Mayweather. Before facing de la Hoya, Floyd was earning much smaller paydays, but that high-profile bout pushed him into mainstream fame and massive financial success, turning him into a household name and a symbol of wealth.
Before Mayweather fought me, he was making $2-3 million on my undercards. After beating me, Mayweather becomes Money Mayweather, and he becomes this global superstar. I think we sold 2-point-something million homes. I believe he made something like 8 million all said and done.
And what did you make all said and done in that fight?
I had to be closer to 80.
You made 80 million, he made 8 million. So the negotiation was 90-10?
Sometimes fighters don't understand negotiating the right.
Outside the ring, Floyd Mayweather has become involved in legal issues similar to those faced by rapper Lil Uzi Vert, with both accused of mistreating others. Floyd's massive wealth has reportedly made him feel untouchable, leading him to act without thinking about the consequences. This pattern of reckless behavior has repeatedly drawn legal trouble his way.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here with allhiphop.com. So the situation is crazy, man, because Lil Uzi Vert and Floyd Mayweather are being sued for an assault that happened last June in New York, right? The whole situation is that the person that's suing them says that he saw Floyd Mayweather's truck and he went across the street while he was filming to get some footage of it. And basically the whole money team, you know, Floyd Mayweather's team and Lil Uzi Vert came out of the truck and beat the crap out of him, right? right? It's crazy as hell because little Uzi Vert responded and he said that he don't even know Floyd Mayweather. He was not there and you guys got the wrong person, right? I've never seen Mayweather and little Uzi Vert in the same place together at all ever, and I'm guessing that it's probably somebody from Mayweather's team that kind of looks like Uzi, right? Either way, man, Uzi is wrapped up in this lawsuit. We'll see if they take his name off of it once they figure out what's going on. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Floyd Mayweather and golf legend Tiger Woods were both caught up in a lawsuit accusing them of stealing jewelry from a store. The case added to the growing criticism of Floyd's financial behavior, deepening doubts about his honesty and reinforcing his image as someone who loves to show off wealth but struggles to stay transparent in his actions.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with? Wow. So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry and, or at least allegedly. And the entire story is pretty crazy. And the fact that they're calling it a RICO was pretty wild as well. Because apparently there was some type of, at least what is being alleged, some type of scheme set up and ran by these celebrities in order to get away with taking free jewelry off of jewelers. So yeah, seems like...
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather has worked tirelessly to preserve his Money Mayweather image. No matter how he earned his money, he focused on displaying a lavish lifestyle. His constant concern with how the public sees him often pushed him to make risky financial choices just to keep up the appearance of limitless wealth.
Blue, you know, I'm still see a child. Yeah, so we got choices. Red, as you guys can see. Come on, follow me. Come on, let's go around. We got the choices. The original McLaren, as you guys can see. We got the Aventador. We got the Dawn. We got the Bentley. Another Rose. Another Rose. Spirit of Ecstasy, come on up. We got toys. See the family, another Lambo. The keys similar to this. I see some keys right here. We got some keys right here. So, Spirit of Ecstasy, up again. Again, you see the seats.
YouTuber and boxer Deji publicly called out Floyd Mayweather, claiming that his wealth is mostly for show. Deji said Floyd's flashy displays of money are misleading and that things are very different behind the scenes. He also accused Floyd of being deeply insecure, arguing that his obsession with material things comes from personal issues rather than true success.
Fighting this man.
Yeah. How was he? Like,
oh, so he's fake as hell.
Oh, really?
Oh my god. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened. Okay. So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just doing, just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he You don't have to respond to that, but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." Like why? Like
what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Those soundboards.
Gervonta Davis, who was once promoted by Floyd Mayweather, made surprising claims that Floyd owes large amounts of money to people in Saudi Arabia. Davis alleged that Floyd is not only broke but also involved in scams abroad to keep up his lifestyle, portraying a troubling picture of the financial decline of a once untouchable star.
Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owed people in Saudi Arabia money too. Broken. Out here scamming people.
When Gervonta Davis publicly criticized Floyd Mayweather, Floyd reacted by portraying himself as the victim. Rather than responding to the claims directly, he said Gervonta had every right to speak his mind. Floyd added that he still respected and felt proud of him, seemingly trying to ease the tension and hide the conflict between them.
Tank Vince out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man.
Despite his image as Money Mayweather, reports suggest Floyd has turned to bank loans to deal with financial troubles. Struggling with growing debt, he still spends extravagantly to protect his public image, which only deepens his money problems. His desire to keep up appearances has left him stuck in a cycle of overspending and financial strain.
I'm not sure how many of you have seen, and was it Floyd Mayweather? He did this interview, and he was talking about how he got a loan. He got a loan from a bank, and his new real estate deal is going to make him $300 million a month. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Now, the fact that he pointed out was that everybody knows that he got his own capital, which is money, right? But he still leveraged other people's money.
Absolutely.
So now he's making $300 million a month.
Right.
Well, he's gonna, that's gonna be his plan. So, just like I said, back to your example, right? The Airbnb. You get a place. I mean, there's a couple ways to do Airbnbs. Yeah. You can do it to where you're what's it called, subleasing, something like that. Yeah, subleasing. Mm-hmm. You don't technically own it, but the landlord's okay with it, or you can actually buy it. But in a situation where you're buying it, does cost money to fix it up, right?
Floyd Mayweather's real estate deals in New York City caused even more trouble, leading to legal investigations. Authorities questioned how he could afford such expensive properties while still owing large debts. His lavish lifestyle didn't match his tax records, revealing that he owed a significant amount to the IRS but hadn't paid it. Logan Paul also accused Floyd of not paying him for their exhibition fight. UFC President Dana White explained that in exhibition boxing, the promoter handles the payments, and since Floyd acted as his own promoter, it made him fully responsible, raising serious doubts about how he runs his business.
They're back in the real estate news again. This guy's on an acquisition spree like I haven't seen in a long time. You got to remember, in October, he bought a portfolio of multifamily properties in around Manhattan for $402 million. Well, this time he went all in on office property for a $10 billion portfolio. I got this out of Real Deal, by the way. Now, some of these properties listed are 410 10th Avenue and Hudson Yards. You got Jersey City's Harborside Office Complex. You've got the Aon Center in Chicago and the old post office building in Chicago as well. So the portfolio includes a total of 18 buildings that take up to 10 million square feet of space. Now, he's not new to this. He's got office properties as well. He's got a pretty good portfolio so far. He's got 16 properties worth about $7 billion. He's going to add this portfolio to it, and he's going to be on a tear. So I hope he has a good marketing company as well. But congrats to him.
Frustrated over not being paid, Logan Paul announced that he planned to sue Floyd Mayweather to get the money he was owed, adding to the list of financial controversies surrounding Floyd. Commentator Joe Rogan pointed out that Floyd's main reason for fighting Logan seemed to be money, not competition. He noted the irony of a boxing legend taking exhibition fights purely for quick cash, leading many fans and analysts to question Floyd's motives and legacy, suggesting that money has now become more important to him than pride.
Paul and Floyd Mayweather just fought, and Logan Paul made $20 million, and Floyd Mayweather made $100 million, and they're looking at this like, hey, what about me? Like, how come I'm not making that kind of money?
You go through this with Mayweather?
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. And,
yeah.
But, like,
No?
Yeah.
Jake Paul openly claimed that Floyd Mayweather is actually broke, saying many people are still deceived by the image Floyd projects. According to Jake, the luxury lifestyle is just an act, and the reality of Floyd's financial decline is becoming harder to hide. During the build-up to their exhibition fight, Conor McGregor also mocked Floyd, calling him broke and even ridiculing him for allegedly not being able to read. McGregor's insults hit a nerve, further damaging Floyd's public image and revealing the fragility behind his money-focused persona.
Like I said, I have time for all of these guys. I'll fight anyone. I don't give a who it is. Even if they want to come and get some sparring in, let's run it.
Jake, now, did Logan ever get paid with the situation with Floyd Mayweather?
Nah, not yet. Floyd Mayweather's broke. You know, that's what a lot of people don't realize. He gets these big checks and doesn't pay the taxes on it. And then the IRS comes hunting him down later. He owes a lot of people I know money. And Logan's deep down on that list, so I don't know if Logan's ever going to get paid. It's kind of f***ed up.
Conor McGregor also mocked Floyd Mayweather over his reported tax debt, using it to question the stability of Floyd's finances. By highlighting his money problems, McGregor intensified doubts about how secure Floyd's fortune really is, adding public embarrassment to his growing financial troubles.
Great. I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets? Floyd got 3. You know what else he got? And he got tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, that's heavy. That is heavy. Hard to get out from underneath. Right, it is, especially when I'm on top of you.
Devin Haney spoke about his experiences with Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being manipulative and dishonest. He said that while many people are dazzled by Floyd's fame and flashy lifestyle, he recognized the truth early on. Haney revealed that Floyd hides his financial problems behind his showy image, using control and careful image management to maintain his reputation.
He's just trolling. He's trolling. He's telling me he's trolling. So I'm like, nah, he's not trolling. He's not trolling. That's real. Like, it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
What was your father saying throughout camp about that?
He was same thing. Like, we was both going back and forth. Like, it gonna happen? Like, we could understand. We like, why the f he wanted to start this now? Now, like, why all of a sudden he playing this crazy role now? Why do you think? On the outside looking in, what would you say?
I don't know, bro. Like, when I seen it, I knew it wasn't right.
The betrayal Floyd Mayweather committed against Devin Haney is seen as a clear act of manipulation for personal benefit. Just before Haney's important fight with Ryan Garcia, Floyd released a selectively edited sparring video showing Haney struggling. The timing made it look like deliberate sabotage rather than coincidence. Instead of supporting his protege, Floyd used their relationship to protect his own fragile ego, revealing deep insecurity beneath his polished image. Floyd has also promoted the idea of spending freely instead of saving, claiming that real happiness comes from enjoying luxury. He even admitted he was happier before becoming extremely wealthy. Yet his growing debts expose the flaw in that mindset, a lack of financial responsibility that continues to trouble him today.
Around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it, just because I may wear a diamond necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger, and he's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I happy? Absolutely. I'm happy because my children are happy. I'm happy because my mom is happy. I'm not happy because of the money, because I was happier when I didn't have the money.
In 2021, Floyd Mayweather and rapper Tyga became entangled in another financial dispute. Miami-based jeweler Leonard Solmanov accused them of owing nearly $4 million for luxury watches and diamond jewelry. Although they made some initial payments, they reportedly never completed the deals, adding another chapter to Floyd's long history of money-related controversies and legal troubles.
3 broke comics turned YouTube sketches into a $100 million empire. Adam Devine and Blake Anderson met at Orange Coast College where they bonded over comedy. They were both regularly on the improv scene in LA, which is where Adam meets Anders Holmes. Now at the time, Blake and Adam were already shooting skits with Blake's childhood best friend as the director and film crew. His name was Kyle Nochek. He's kind of the fourth unknown member of the group. But after Adam met Anders, he decided to bring him in the group, and the four instantly hit it off. They then created a sketch group called Mail Order Comedy, where they uploaded all their skits to YouTube and MySpace. Then in 2008, they had their best idea yet with a sketch called Fifth Year, about three roommates who partied through college and now are bumbling through life and work, if that sounds familiar. The sketch became so popular that Comedy Central actually DM'd them to see if they could make a show for them. And after a month of not answering them, they ended up pitching Fifth Year to Comedy Central, which would eventually turn into Workaholics. The first episode ran on April 6, 2011, and it quickly became a cult classic for Comedy Central. 7 seasons later, it's a streaming gold mine worth over $100 million. Then they spun that broke boy hustle into their 2018 Netflix film Game Over Man. Now over a decade later, these four turned living room skits into a comedy dynasty, showing you don't need big budgets to have something people will love.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned and I'll catch you in the next one.